Classics, and today we're going to take you to Trent Bridge in 2003 for a National League Division 2 clash between a couple of promotion-chasing sides, the Notts Outlaws and the Hampshire Hawks. Chris Cairns led the Outlaws side, which included emerging star Kevin Peterson, England keeper Chris Reed and former England batsman Usman Afzal. John Crawley was in charge of the Hawks, who boasted the likes of Simon Katich, Dimitri Mascarenhas and the former England paceman Alan Mullally in their lineup. The toss was won by the home side, who opted to bat first.
Mullally again. Could be trouble here. Direct hit and Franks was gone by yards.
James Hammond and the man doing the fielding. The throw's not far away.
Bruce again with a shy this time. And it's gone for overthrows. It's going to be 5, and the collision must have put off the man backing up.
Oh, it was a good piece of fielding again, and quite entitled to throw. You got it. Oh, that's very, very close.
Great shot from Gallion. It's a shot of the day so far. Great shot. Timed beautifully by Franks. Punched straight back down the ground. Just there will do. Trim the top of the bails. Bit of a loose stroke from Franks, and Tremlett gets the reward. That's the first wicket down.
That's exactly what his captain was asking him to bowl. Back of a length round off stump. I'll say good length is one that hits the top of the off stump. Not sure if there wasn't just a little inside edge here as well. Maybe just flick the pads. That's the end of Franks. A wicket for Tremlett. Franks goes for 13. It's 31 for 1.
Glorious shot from Gallion. Ball will keep Mascarenhas interested, but it's just popped over the rope. And that's really screamed to the boundary. Beautiful shot from Gallion. That's how to play the extra cover drive. That's a great shot. It really is a super shot from Gallion. He's shown how strong he is through that area, and everything he's been given that's been slightly wide has screamed away off the middle of the bat.
That's in the air, and that's out. So the dismissal was worked for, and the dismissal came in the expected manner.
He'll be a little annoyed with that, Jason Gallion. He hits the ball so well in that area, but he just leant back on it, which was the reason why he got it airborne. Good captaincy, you can say, by John Crawley, putting the pressure on it, extra cover. He's tried to hit it square it, but he's leant back and scooped it. That's a good catch from Pretty Paul. He's pleased with it. And sadly, that's the end of Jason Gallion for 29. Not 55 for 2.
Yeah! Now they're asking and he's been given. So that's Usman Afzal out, and that's another one for Mascarenhas. Second over, second wicket. And well caught by Derek Kenway standing up.
Nothing shot really from Usman. Just really looking to open the face, but for what purpose? Just to get it to third man. I mean, really, that was if it ran off the face, that would be an incredibly thin edge. Jack Hampshire says he's out. Mascarenhas is short, and Usman, well, he's gone for a duck. And now Notts, well, they're just struggling here at 57 for 3.
Again, there's a bit of luck for the Notts Outlaws. It's Warren this time with the inside edge past the stumps. That's 4 runs for a lovely cover drive. Oh, now that was in the air. It's got away for 4, but it was a risky, flicky little shot through mid-wicket.
Oh, what a shot that is. Peterson again, punching that through straight mid-wicket. That's over the top and in the gap, and it's 4.
Oh, goodness me. Well, if there's been a bit of luck going, it's certainly gone the Outlaws' way. 2 or 3 of them have now been edged past the stumps. And that's a 50 for Russell Warren. It's his first ever 50 for the Notts Outlaws. Here we go. It's out though. Oh no, it's not. He's dropped it. Now has he palmed it over for 6, or has he palmed it over for 4? Whatever. It's a huge miss. He's dropped Peterson, and James Hamblin is looking for a big hole to crawl into. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I was just saying, as long as they don't give a wicket away. Kevin Peterson has played that one straight down Hamlin's throat. He's misjudged it. He's dropped the catch. Is it going to cost him 4 or 6? It's only going to cost 4, but big miss.
Only it's going to cost him a lot more than that if they don't snuff Peterson out sharpish. That's a 50 for Peterson. He's going to get a single. His third 50 of the season. He's also scored 100 as well. That's 6 over mid-wicket, over John Francis's head. Well, that's 4, no doubt about that. The misfield taken out of the equation completely, because that's gone like a tracer bullet straight through extra cover. That's in the air, and that's out. So that's the end for Peterson. Katic has got his man, and the drop only cost 18. Good catch by Pritapal.
Well, they needed this breakthrough. It had been a fantastic partnership. 122 it was. Went for the sweep again. This time a little bit extra bounce has done him. Top edge. And Pritapal takes a good catch running back over his shoulder. Success for Katic. Peterson has gone.
Hello, hello. Right, he can play the full toss then.
Well, you said he might not have enough time to get another 50 here. There's a few of those shots he'll get there, no problem at all. Glance down the wicket. He wasn't expecting a chest-high full toss. He's put everything into it.
Did like the follow-through. Oh. And it's all over for Cairns. Mullally the catcher. So at the moment Katic is trading in an interesting line of deliveries. It's either a wicket or a boundary.
Well, the Outlaws have obviously decided that Warren's going to bat through. He's on 77, reasonable rate, and everybody else is going to play shots around him. Chris Cairns had only been there a couple of balls. He did one massive 6 off a full toss, and he's been undone by that. Just a nice tame little chip to point. Alan Mullally does the rest. 7 for the Outlaws captain, Chris Cairns.
It's gone high. Tremlett's under it. He's caught it, but gone over the boundary. So that'll be 6. Over mid-off. Over Bruce's head for 4. 13 off the over. 219 for 5. Reed's given himself room again. He's timed that beautifully. It's sailed away for 6 over long off. That's 4. Even Francis can't stop that. Played away by Reed. Fine batting from him. He's got 14 in 4 balls. Hammered away and gone. Francis has gone. Warren has played a good innings of 91, just 2 short of his career best. He's given his wicket away in the interest of the team in the final over.
Unselfish. been a good innings. Francis, for all his diving, has managed to pouch one. Looking for the short boundary. Just picked out John Francis. Safe hands. That's the end. A very good innings from Warren. 91.
Reed goes leg side this time. Francis is under that, but it's over his head for 6. Gone leg side again, that's going to be 4 more. This is great batting from Reed because he set himself to hit offside early in his innings. And once the bowlers have weighed that up, he's now decided to hit leg side. We'll try and get 2 here. It's a great stop. Katic out there on the boundary. The Outlaws settle for 2 and finish on 249 for 6. A splendid effort, 15 off that final over.
Well, that total was to prove a very testing one, as we'll see shortly. Russell Warren and Kevin Peterson were the main contributors, but the late fireworks from Chris Reed were also vitally important for the Outlaws. Now, Hampshire had fielded a relatively inexperienced batting lineup, so the pressure was really going to be on Simon Katic and John Crawley when they batted. The Hawks' run chase is after the break. Welcome back. It's July 2003 at Trent Bridge, and with promotion within touching distance for both sides, whose nerve would hold, the Nottinghamshire Outlaws or the Hampshire Hawks?
Dropped. Gallion at second slip looked to take that just a little bit too easily, as clipped the fingers. It was a sharp chance, high away to his right, but I think he should have made a better effort than this.
Just bounced on Hamlin, going away from himself. High off the ground, Jason Gallion, when he went for it.
Well, the timing's returned. Beautiful flick off his toes from Katic, sped away for 4. That could just get them on their way. Lovely extra cover drive, it was a gift really. Nicely played and well timed by Katic. Have another go. One full toss wide outside off stump, not good enough. So Logan serves up another and Katic repeats the dose. This is poor fare from Logan. It's 3 full tosses in 4 balls that have gifted a dozen runs. It's been flicked away beautifully by Katic. It's speeding away. Good bit of football. I wonder if he's kept it in. There's Randall out there on the boundary.
No relation to the brilliant fielder Derek. Catalogue this. Dives back over. I think that's 4. I think we can say that's it. The frayed rope.
Flicked away, fine for 4. Good end to the over. It's 42 without loss.
It's the end of Hamblin. Logan has got his man, a switch of ends, an airy swish, a little nick. And James Hamblin's day is over.
Yeah, James is. I mean, he'll be disappointed with his innings here, but I mean, he's played and missed quite a few outside the off stump, and it was only really a matter of time that he was going to nick one. You know, as I said, he'll be disappointed, and as I said, you know, very surprising. He's a wonderful striker of the ball, but today just obviously wasn't his day.
Chris Cairn starts a new over, and he's greeted by Simon Katic, who hits him for 4 square of the wicket on the offside. That's a fantastic shot by Derek Kenway. He's just punched it down the ground. That's as good as anything that was played in the first innings.
Look at that beautiful shot there by Katic.
Down on one knee, hammered away through the offside. Well, now that is just out of nowhere. That's a beamer at Kenway, and it's called a no ball by Van Bernholder, and that's very, very unsettling. I don't think Logan meant to do it. He said sorry straight away, and Kenway acknowledged that. But that is so difficult to play. It's come out of nowhere.
Oh, it's very... I mean, they're trying to pick up the trajectory here. Look at that. I don't know. I mean, fortunately, he hasn't hurt himself. It looked as if it smacked him on the glove there, and I mean, that can be very, very unsettling for the batter.
And that's 50 for Simon Katic. Lovely shot, away for 4, he's up to 53. Oh, that's absolutely huge. That has gone all the way for 6. Simon Katic has come down the wicket. He has planted Randall way back.
Lovely shot over the top. Not timed as he would have wanted, but enough to get it for 4. Got to hurry here, Reed. Yeah, third umpire's having a look at that. Not sure that Simon Katic is particularly confident here. Franks with the throw, Reed whipping the bails off. This is going to be close.
I'm going to take a punt and say he's in here. Oh, that's not happening right.
Uh-oh.
Looks like I was wrong.
Well, the throw was high, and Chris Reed did well to get the ball down. Third umpire's decision is out. Joy unconfined in Outlaws ranks, and misery for the Hawks as Katic has gone, run himself out. You would say unnecessarily. He's gone for 67. Good shot, hammered away, right out of the middle of the bat, picked up quickly, picked up early.
Well, he set himself up for the reverse sweep, and he's played it really well, because it wasn't the ball he was expecting. It was well, almost a knee-high full toss, and a little jab has got it away for 4. And here comes Randall, and here comes Crawley, and that's straight down the ground, and it's a huge and glorious 6. That could be a wicket, or it could be a boundary. It's 4. Just for a moment I thought it was in the air, but he's got it away backward a square, Crawley. 50 for Derek Kenway. One of the success stories for Hampshire this season. He's batted really well. Well, he won't bat through the innings because he's holed out to Peterson. He's got to 50, and the very next ball he's played, well, he's tried to play the slog sweep over mid-wicket, but he's drilled it head high to Peterson, who's got a very important catch in the bag.
Talk about a commentator's curse. I just said he'd be looking to bat through the innings. Straight away he plays one across the line, drills it straight at Peterson. No need to play that shot, and we're going along really well. So Randall gets his man. Kenway goes for 50.
Big shot away through the covers. That's 4. That relieves a bit of pressure. Full toss, hauled away, and it's gone for 6. Well, that's a brilliant end to the over from the Hawks' point of view, but Randall is kicking the ground in disgust.
There's that beamer again. He's got to go off, I think. That's the second beamer that he's bowled. I think he's got to go off. I think you're only allowed to bowl 2 of those, and then you're off. John Hampshire is standing there signalling no ball. He's not pointing the way to the dressing room to the bowler. It must be the second and final warning, so maybe you can bowl 3. Crawley's open blade, backward a point, picks him up 4 runs. Crawley's saying, come on, I want 2 here. Francis tumble turns, gets back comfortably. John Crawley's through to 50 from 54 balls. It's an accomplished innings from the Hampshire captain. 4 fours and a 6.
It's a good strike, that. Is he going to be out, though? No. Oh, he must think he's hot potato down there. And a poor throw.
Well, he's not had the best of days. Not easy to pick this up at wide mid-on.
Did all the right things, though. He got there, sliding on his knees at the time, and then it ended up being a comic catalogue.
Out. Caught mid-wicket. Gallion takes the catch. Cairns gets one over on his opposite number, the captain of Hampshire Hawks. Crawley has gone. 58 from 62 balls. Is that the wicket that seals it for the Outlaws?
Looking for the boundary. Got his front side out of the way, like we said, but he just didn't quite time it. Toe of the bat. And that's a good catch under pressure from Jason Gallion. He always look easy in slow motion, but he had to pick the ball up, move to it and pluck it out of the air. The end of a very fine innings from John Crawley. 58 from 62 balls.
Hit that hard and high. It's down to mid-wicket and it's gone all the way for 6. That could be a match-winning blow. 3 from 2. And Mascarenas is on strike. The man who's made 11 from 6 balls, towering 6 in the last over, is on strike. 2 balls left. Great stop. Now then. 1 for a tie, 2 for a win. Francis on strike. Here we go, last ball of the game. It's in the slot. It's parried, it's going to be 2. And the Hawks have won off the last ball. Brilliant performance. Francis hammers the last ball of the innings straight at cover. It's parried away. They scramble back for 2. Spare a thought for the Outlaws. They've conceded 250 in those 50 overs. It's a great win for Hampshire under the lights. Chris Cairns can't believe it.
So, John Francis's scrambled 2 off the last ball did allow the Hampshire Hawks to move into the 3rd promotion spot, and they stayed there until the end of the season.